Hey, everybody. Welcome to 7 Minute Health Chat with Robin and Kim. Today, we're going to talk about clean earth, clean eating. And the reason we're saying clean earth is because a couple weeks ago, we talked about picking up litter and saving the planet. And tomorrow is Earth Day. So we don't want anyone to forget about that. So we won't talk too much about the earth today, but we're going to talk about clean eating from the earth.
Our favorite subject.
Yep. Go ahead, Kim.
Yeah. So clean eating. What is clean eating? Clean eating is actually eating close to the earth, food that comes straight from the earth, most of it, and so and it's just not eating the processed foods, the foods that don't serve our bodies well and have the least amount of added ingredients.
Frankenfoods.
Frankenfoods. Yeah, thank you. That's another term. If you've not heard of that, that's kind of like, well, in some circles we call processed food because they're fake foods or frankenfoods. And our microbiome is like the key to our health. The state of our microbiome, the state of our gut health determines our health because 75 to 80% of our human immune system stems from our gut health. And then 90% of disease stems from gut health. So it's so important to keep the flora and fauna in our microbiome healthy and happy. So we in turn are healthy and happy. So, and I love this analogy. If you think of your microbiome as a lush tropical rainforest, it's feeding it all the right things, fueling it all the great stuff, and your good bacteria is thriving because we have both good and bad bacteria in our gut. And so we want the good bacteria to thrive. And if we don't, then instead of looking like a lush tropical rainforest, our gut biome could look like a barren desert, barely surviving because it's not getting fed what it needs. So it's really important to eat clean. And I know there are different ways of even clean is kind of, I always like to preface that with saying that there's also, as opposed to dirty eating or dirty, where you're eating the processed foods, you're eating things that are, additives, preservatives, things that our body doesn't know what to do with, like artificial sweeteners. And, I've been talking to a lot of friends lately who love their diet pop. And, I know, and they think, oh, diet pop's better than regular. I know it's you're getting a ton of sugar in regular pop, but you're getting artificial sweetener, which our gut does not know what to do with it, and it messes with our hormones. So, and sugar messes with our hormones as well. So
it's like scary. Like some of the studies that have been done on sucralose and artificial sweet. I mean, it's kind of scary if you really look into it. I won't say I never put that stuff in my body, but it's few and far between that I used to do it. I use Diet Coke.
Splendaholic. Yeah.
Diet Coke fiend here. So
for sure. But I learned, I broke up a Splenda and I've never looked back. So
Yay!
It can be done. It can be done for sure.
Yep.
Yeah, and so I'm reading this book also, or did you want to say something else, Robin, before I
talk
about
no,
that?
I just always too, and you brought up this analogy. We were talking on Clubhouse yesterday, and you brought up the analogy about a Lamborghini and a junker. So you think of your body like that. And so are you going to feed your Lamborghini like the lowest quality gasoline and oil, or are you going to feed it the premium? And so with your body, it's the same thing. And I really do try to view my body like that. Like, is this going to serve my body? Is it going to make it run that well? I mean, I just got off a vacation. Well, sometimes vacations, it's tough to eat totally clean, and you can feel the difference. Yeah,
you can. And if you eat well 90 to 95% of the time, I mean, that's half the battle. And so that's what I try to shoot for, and pretty much what I do. But getting back to your Lamborghini, it's like, and I talked about this, what do you feed your body? Like it's a Lamborghini or like it's a junker?
Right.
Because if it's a junk car, you don't care what kind of fuel, what kind of gas you put in it. You put whatever is the cheapest, right? And how many times do we do it with our body? I'm going to buy, this, I'm not going to spend money on organic because because it's too
Cheap.
expensive.
Yep,
It's cheap.
yep.
So I'm going to, spend, we talked about this before about the environmental working group. If you look it up, they've got a Dirty Dozen, which you absolutely should buy organic, only 12 items, but they got a Clean 15 also. So the Clean 15 where it's okay to buy, non-organic food. So you don't have to break the bank thinking you got to buy all organic. So that's a really important thing to keep in mind, so, but focus on the things that are high in pesticides, because that's basically what the Dirty Dozen is, high in pesticides.
Right.
And we don't want to ingest that.
And then too, so here's something that makes even more sense for eating clean. I don't even talk about diets anymore.
Yep.
I don't diet.
Agree.
I don't have to diet because I eat clean.
Mm-hmm.
Do I go off the clean eating once in a while? Yes. Do I go off of it like for a long time? No, because I don't feel as good, right?
Right.
If you eat clean, and it's my experience, you're going to see the weight drop off, or you're going to maintain what you've got, and you won't have to go on diets. So I'd like to put a big circle with an X, diets.
Right. It's breaking free of that diet mentality, that the diet culture, that, oh, I got to go on a diet. Right. Well, your diet is what you eat anyway. And it's like, it's making it a lifestyle and making a doable lifestyle where it's easy to maintain and you can live a functional, healthy lifespan, because that's what it's about.
And feel better.
And feel better. And I want to talk about this book I'm reading. I met this gal in Clubhouse. She's amazing. She wrote this book called Clean Eating, Dirty Sex. And what it is about, like eating for your hormones too, your hormone health, and your libido. And I hope no little kids are close by listening, but hopefully they're in school. But yeah, it's really, and she called herself a whole food-atarian, which I love that because whole foods are, the key is with whatever lifestyle you're eating is to cut out the junk food and not be a junk food-atarian, because we don't need that.
Exactly.
And her name is Lisa Davis, if you want to look for her book. It's really
I like that.
Very good.
Clean Eating, Dirty Sex. I like it. I'm gonna have to check it out. So
yeah, it's good.
Well, 7 minutes.
Yeah.
Our time is up. So happy Wellness Wednesday. Try to eat clean. If you'd like tips and tricks about eating clean, drop a note in the comments, and Kim and I'll be happy to chat with you about it. Otherwise, we'll be here next week.
And hopefully it's going to be warmer, because right now we woke up, we're in Ohio, and we woke up with snow on the ground.
We had like 3 inches.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That's crazy. So yeah, next week it's going to be warmer and we'll be in sleeveless tops, right?
Exactly.
All right. Thank you, Robin.
All right.
Thank you everybody for watching, and we will see you next week.
All right. See ya.